Greetings, friends. It's me, Wayman. This is a video response going out to Together for Peace, and in response to his video, ProfMth The Problem. And Jack makes a rebuttal to ProfMth, and it's 6:58 in the morning. I'm having a coffee, and I heard Jack read this commentary by Murray, World Biblical Commentary, and he may have not sure why he used this statement, because here pretty much proves what ProfMth was talking about. We have an apocalyptic representation of the Christ adapted to the Christian doctrine of redemption. Representation of the Christ adapted to the Christian doctrine of representation. Adapted. That's what the whole thing was. Paul and Johnian literature, Paul creates soteriology and ideas of redemption, connects Christ to that more than any other writer. John, you won't find this in the other Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. John goes great lengths, and Johnian literature goes through great lengths to connect and adapt Christ to both not only early Christian doctrine of redemption, but Jewish doctrine of representation, of redemption. Sorry, it's early. So, Mark shows Jesus as the misunderstood, prophet, or misunderstood role of Jesus. Luke sees Jesus as a prophet of God, with his birth and all, like throughout the literature. Also, Matthew sees Christ as the new Moses, the new Elijah, but John specifically skews the time period of Christ's crucifixion on the day of Passover to get this kind of imagery. Christ adapted. Representation of Christ adapted to the Christian doctrine of redemption. And that's exactly what happened, how it happened, and I don't know why you would use this to prove your point. So, Jack, could you talk on this a little bit about, in the work of the Johnian Circle, then we have an apocalyptic representation of the Christ adapted to the Christian doctrine of redemption. If he was the sacrifice, why would he need to be adapted to anything? I find it amazing. Take care, friends, and remember, everybody's thinking alike, and somebody isn't thinking.